Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. To this video I'm talking about a key penalty update, as well as a Lewis Hamilton team leader claim that's been made. So let's start with this penalty update, and it's been revealed that McLaren and Red Bull have launched an appeal with the FIA International Court of Appeal over Pierre Gasly getting his podium back in Monaco. Now in Monaco, Gasly finished P3 on the road. However, at the end of the Grand Prix, he had time penalties added onto his race time, and as a result, he dropped to 7th place. Now he got those penalties for marginal speeding in the pit lane. However, Alpine successfully appealed Gasly's penalties and provided evidence that Monaco's pit lane distance was incorrect and that the driver's speed was also being measured incorrectly, and as a result, Gasly returned to 3rd and bumped down Red Bull's Isaac Hadjar and McLaren's Oscar Piastri to 4th and 5th. Now Red Bull and McLaren are unhappy with the decision, and as a result, they've appealed it. Basically, McLaren highlighted concerns over sporting fairness and integrity in a public statement, while Sky Sports News says it understands that Red Bull are also protesting the race classification with concerns over sporting implications and the potential consequences of overturning Gasly's penalties. So yeah, as I say, this will go to the FIA International Court of Appeal, where an independent panel will review the case in Paris. And McLaren said in a statement, "In our view, the subsequent removal of penalties creates a situation in which some competitors are disadvantaged by having acted in accordance with the rules and the stewards' decisions. Such an outcome risks creating sporting inequity and undermining confidence in the consistent application of the FIA sporting regulations. Our decision to appeal is not directed at any competitor, rather it reflects our belief that the championship benefits from regulations that are applied consistently, transparently and fairly to all participants. McLaren remains committed to working constructively with the FIA, Formula 1 and fellow competitors to protect the integrity of the sport and maintain confidence in its regulatory framework." Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 53,000 subscribers, and your support and lovely comments are incredible and mean so much to me. Thank you so much for it. So let's move on to Lewis Hamilton, and as we know, he dominated the Barcelona Grand Prix. He put Mercedes under pressure throughout the race, then a virtual safety car towards the end of the Grand Prix allowed him to come out ahead of the two Mercedes at his final pit stop, and then Hamilton just pulled away from the two Mercedes drivers, winning by around 20 seconds. Now the result continues an impressive run for Hamilton, as prior to his race win, he'd secured 3 podium finishes in the opening 6 rounds. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc has not been on the pace of Hamilton over the last 3 rounds, and over Canada and Monaco, Leclerc was particularly unhappy with the brakes. And following the recent form of the two drivers, former F1 driver Martin Brundle believes Hamilton has now positioned himself as the team leader at Ferrari, despite Leclerc's long-standing role within the Italian squad. And writing in his Sky F1 column following the Barcelona Grand Prix, Brundle said, "A lap after Kimi Antonelli retired, the unfortunate Leclerc also had to park his Ferrari. He's had a torrid time of late, and he needs a very strong performance in the upcoming Austria and Silverstone races to re-establish himself, because Hamilton is looking like the clear team leader now. Lewis's last 3 race results read second, first." Now there's no doubt how integral Leclerc has been to Ferrari over the years. It's why he's been handed so many contract extensions, and I think Leclerc will find the pace. He's going through a tough time at the moment on track, but I think he will find the pace and get back on it as the season goes on. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.